Santa this. At some point I need to find something to, you know, to lean my my phone against, so that I have a good angle with stuff. But anyways, I guess this is a good way that I can get people to ask me cosplay related questions, and then I can actually go ahead and then put this footage up on my Magical Cosplay Duel YouTube page. Also, remember that you can also send questions to our Facebook page, not our our Facebook page too, but also we have a Twitter, and it's kind of confusing because they wouldn't let us put everything. So our Twitter is actually Magic Cosplay Duo, all one word. They wouldn't let us put magical, it was too many words. But yeah, so anyways, and also, see, I'm still all sicky and so I can't talk. But anyways, you can also send cosplay related questions to my personal Twitter or my personal cosplay Facebook page. My personal cosplay page is going to be my personal cosplay page is the-one/Bishie, and on Twitter it is TinyBishie, all one word. Okay. Panda asks, if you could do one cosplay from The Nightmare Before Christmas, who would you be? Okay. First off, first of all, for the longest time, I wanted to do Sally, because I just loved the look of Sally, and she was so pretty, and the fact that having Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and just the floppy joints and just being able to fall just like a rag doll would be perfect to do Sally. But I also wanted to do one of the three troublemakers, you know, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. But I would need to have a group in order to do those. So, but overall, it's going to be Sally. And so yeah. Okay, someone else asked, how is the CL wig that you bought for me? I did buy a CL wig from this one person at Stack Anime before, and it's going pretty good. I've since upgraded the wig. A friend was able to get me another CL wig, and it actually has it's actually a female CL wig, and so it's got the little twin tails. But so far I've just been using just the base. But yeah, I do enjoy both wigs, and they're both fun to do, like casual CL cosplay, or just like if you're, you know, going to the mall and you want to do like a real light, you know, casual cosplay. So it's fun. I do enjoy the wigs that I get, and you know, I appreciate that people are saying, hey, you know, I'm going to retire this character, I'm going to retire this, you know, costume. Would you like it? Would you like this wig? That sort of thing. I really do enjoy that. Excuse me, projects that I'm coming up on, I know some people are curious about that, is I am currently working on, for Fanime, I'm working on Monica Toa from Danganronpa. I'm going to be also bringing Sailor Saturn back with my long Sailor Saturn wig. I'm unsure if I'm going to be able to do CL in Wonderland Eloise, because it depends on if the Black Butler Gathering is going to be at a different time as the Danganronpa panel. I'm trying to get into the Danganronpa panel. I submitted my audition yesterday for to do Kuzu for the panel, so I'm excited about that. I'm nervous, and I'm just hoping I would be able to get in, because this is going to be my first panel. Another another person that I wanted to bring to Fanime is also, I'm going to be wanting to bring in Rin from Free, and I want to be doing a doubles cosplay with one of my friends. let's see. um, sure. That'd be great, Joey, if you could be my Jack. But yeah, I do understand that there's, you know, like me and like you, and I'm sure like a whole bunch of other people, that we have like our cosplay list just goes on and on and on and on. And I'm sure it doesn't help when we watch a new movie or a new TV series or new anime or read a new manga, and then we're like, crap, I like such and such character. Or if you're like me, sometimes we go, oh, I like this, 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 and this, and this character, and you have to add them to your list. So, yeah, I completely understand that. But one of these days we'll be able to get in with some sort of group cosplay. And I do enjoy doing group cosplays with friends. I do appreciate how friends are like, oh yeah, I want to do a group cosplay with you, blah, blah. I mean, that makes me so happy. It's because, I mean, if you've experienced it, it's so much more fun to be cosplaying with a friend than to be cosplaying just by yourself, you know? And plus you have more, what is it? Opportunity to be recognized. And so, yeah, like I said, those were my plans for Fanime. I did some pricing for Summer Sack Anime for one of the cosplays I want to bring, which I wanted to do Doll from the Circus Arc from Black Butler. And Doll cosplays are pretty pricey, so I'm trying to figure out a budget on how to do her. The other question I have in mind to do with Doll that I'm trying to figure out currently is, do I do Doll and have my actual hair and then just have the hair piece, not the hair piece, the flower piece covering it? Or do I actually have to buy her wig that she has for freckles and then do the hair piece? You know, that's my current little dilemma that I have going on right now. But my other cosplays I have planned, I have specific what I'm going to do with them. All I need to do is save up the money for them and buy them, and I'm good. Another purchase I'm going to try to buy probably next month is I want to try and get Ren's swim trunks, because that is one thing that's the line right here. I do not buy used, like, I don't buy used swimwear, I don't buy used underwear. It's just, I don't care if it's been washed. That's nice and all, but for me, I just have this ick factor that's like, no, I need it brand new. So, I mean, maybe that's a little stuck up in me or whatever, but whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna hope I can get his swim trunks. I still need to figure out from, I still need to figure out from my friend that I'm going to do a dual cosplay with at Fanime if I'm going to do Cop Ren, or if I'm going to do regular Ren, or if I'm going to do casual Ren. So we still need to figure that out, but we have time. And my friend is hoping to get her go cosplay together, so that'll be awesome. Let's see. Okay, and then Joey says that he, everyone that he's shown his car, I keep getting mixed up. Is it Kara or Chara or whatever? That character, the evil main character, that's how I'm gonna word it, from Undertale. People say that they really like his cosplay and the photos that I take of him, and I'm glad that people enjoy the photos, and I'm glad that I enjoy, you know, I'm glad that you appreciate me enough as a photographer. I'm straying a little bit from the cosplay from right now. But I do appreciate that you appreciate me enough as a photographer to always seek me out and be like, hey, can you take my photos, blah, 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 and all this, and be patient enough to pose for me with my stupid camera and blah, 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 and all this. But yeah, and thank you for all the others that do allow me to take your photos, and it helps me practice with my camera. And I like people being proud of seeing the work that they do and being proud, like getting their cosplay photos back and being like, oh yeah, I really love that pose. Oh, that shot came out real good, So, I mean, that makes me feel good as a photographer. And my love says, yes, Kuzu and Peko forever. Of course. Of course. Also for SAC Anime, I'm hoping to also be on another Danganronpa panel, and also do Kuzu and have Rihanna, who is also known as Miss Artistry, on Instagram to be my Peko for that panel. So, and right now she's saying that she really loves the photos I did with her Spain. Thank you for letting me shoot with you. Actually, those were photos I was kind of worried about, since that was the day of my accident. And I was worried that, I know some of them didn't come out that good, but I was glad that there were quite a few shots that did turn out really well. And I was glad that not all of them were blurry and gras. And, yeah. And thank you, Joey. He said, to be honest, that I have some of the realest and best photos I've seen, that he's seen. Thank you so much. I try my best, and I know I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect when it comes to photos, but I try my best, and I know I still have a lot to learn. I know I have, my camera is like a starter camera. I do want to upgrade at some point, but I'm happy with the photos that it takes for now, and I'm glad that people do appreciate them. And Rihanna is saying, yes, we still need to do Despair, Peko, and Kuzu. That will come, and excuse me. I know. Yeah, I know. I can't wait to do that shoot with her and get those photos back. Everything's all ready to go. The suit, the scarf. I have even the hat for Kuzu. She has her little Monami plushie that she'll probably bring to the shoot. I have my little Monokuma plushie that I'll bring to the shoot. I can't show him right now because he is currently helping to prop up my phone at this certain angle while I'm sitting on my bed. So yeah, there's a lot of projects I have coming up that I'm excited to do, and I'm still hoping to get Frisk put together. It's not going to be Ballet Frisk like I originally planned. It'll just be like a regular Frisk, and but at least there'll be something. But yeah, I just have so many projects, and I still need to help balance out and figure out how am I going to purchase this, when, just because I have a limited amount of money each month that goes to like rent, bills, and all that important stuff, and then I have like a little set pot for cosplay, and then even there's sometimes I have to put that money aside and be like, no, I can't do it this month, I need to do it next month. And this lighting is really horrible on me. I am sorry, everybody. Yeah, Monokuma is actually helping me for once. We made a little deal, so. Anyways, oh, and if you hear any other noises or stuff in the background, my cat is off camera over here, just being a little, oh, that was a bit terrifying because my cat, you know how cats do that thing sometimes where like their ear like flips inside out and it's just like pressed against our head? That I looked over at her and it was like that, and it kind of creeped me out, so I had to fix her a little bit real quick. But anyways, I'm getting off topic, and I'm not going to keep this for very long. To help my voice, as you can tell, the reason I haven't been putting out any videos is because I'm trying to get over a cold, and I haven't been able to purchase any cosplays. Excuse me, I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping to buy Monica in the next couple weeks. I already have her wig. I just need to figure out how to style the wig. I'm also hoping to purchase Usa-chan for my Honey Senpai cosplay, which I will probably not bring out Honey Senpai to a gathering or anything like that until next year, because the weather is starting to warm up, and I'm already doing Kuzu for a summer convention. I think that's enough death for me. But yeah, let's see. I got those planned for summer. For winter, I've even have winter planned out. That's how far ahead I'm trying to plan. But what I'm trying to do is, for Winter Sac Anime 2018, I'm going to, whatever cosplays I do for that convention, I'm then going to take with me to Anime Los Angeles. Sac Anime is just going to be my, my test run. That's what I'm going to say, since that's my home con. And, yeah. So, for winter, what I have planned is, I want to do Alan Humphreys from Black Butler. I already have Blood Moon Cosplay, who she was so awesome enough to make my Grell chainsaw. She is going to be working on my Alan's Death Scythe, and really excited about that. I also have Cross Marion from D. Grayman to be working on for Winter Sac Anime, and then also bring him to ALA. And for my Danganronpa cosplay, I do want to do Servant, who, if you don't know who Servant is Nagato Komeda, who is in his despair form. You can see him in Danganronpa Despair Girls. And I just love his servant form. I'm probably going to do his towards the end of the game servant form, which I think would be rather amusing because he has all sorts of like symbols and drawings and squigglies and stuff all over his face. And yeah. When I post this on Magical Cosplay Duel's YouTube page, I'm sure you're gonna see a photo of me as as Isaiah. Proof that yes, I did get my photo taken by Yorick in a Box, and he is slowly posting photos from ALA. He is not posting them in order, but at least I see one of my photos that he took. Hopefully the other two will come later on, and once they do, I will be able to post the rest of those and slowly get them on my... I'm putting them on my personal Facebook page, but I'll be getting them on my cosplay Facebook pages later on. So yeah, so Servant, Cross, and Ellen are what are planned for SAC Anime Winter and for ALA. For ALA, I'm really excited to do Alan because from what I've heard, unless things change, we're going to have a Shinigami group. So we're going to have an Eric, me as Alan, a Grell, a Ronald, and a William. Really excited about that. So hopefully we can be able to find some photographers and get some group photos of us all together. And yeah, also at SAC Anime, we're hoping, Rihanna and I are hoping to do a crack pairing of William and Alan. And so hopefully we can get some people to do some photos of that, if not doing it at the gathering. Yeah, see, it's still right there. At least I can talk. Normally when I have the coughing going on, or I have the throat irritation going on, my voice is gone. Or I'm like this. And it's all bad. So yeah, and of course my cat just has to bathe right when I'm making a video. Cats, right? So anyways, does anyone have any other cosplay related questions that they want to go ahead and ask? Like I said, I'm probably not going to make this too much longer just because of me starting to cough and having a voice. Let's see. Do I know of anyone who's willing to do a cosplay of Victor and Yuri from Yuri on Ice? I'm sure there are quite a few people who are willing to do Victor and Yuri cosplay pairings. It's just not me. The characters are okay, but I don't like them enough to cosplay them. I would... I'm more of a Yurio type cosplayer, and so I need an Obek to complete my pairing. But yeah, I'm sure if you just go ahead and ask around, I'm sure you'll be able to find someone that would be willing to do cosplay pairing for Yuri on Ice. I mean, it's still really popular, and I mean, I see photos all over on Facebook and Tumblr, Instagram, so just ask. I know I have a friend that likes to get some Yuri on Ice cosplays together and then head to the skate rink and fail miserably in our Yuri on Ice cosplays, but hey, it'll still be fun. Okay. Probably gonna answer one, maybe two of the questions, and if we don't have any other questions, where's this we coming from? I'm by myself. Well, maybe the cat counts. I don't know. Do you want to answer any questions? Or do you want to just glare at me? You want to just glare at me? Awesome. Oh, Annie is another cosplay that I still need to do. And I was reminded while I was looking at my my feats that I was going to do for my reverse Annie cosplay. But yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure, like I said, all you need to do is ask, and I'm sure there'll be a ton of people that would want to do Yuri. If maybe not walk around with you all day, at least maybe do some poses for Yuri. And yeah, so one of my friends can't watch my live stream on her phone. Don't worry if you can't. I don't know if you can hear and just can't watch, but don't worry. I'm going to be posting this on Magical Cosplay Duel's YouTube page or YouTube channel. And what I normally do is I save the channel. I save it, or not save it. I share it to my, I don't know what's over here. I share it to my Magical Cosplay Duel Facebook page, and then I share it to my personal page. And so hopefully you'll be able to somehow see the stream that way, or it's not going to be streamed anymore, but you'll be able to see the video that way, or like watch on a computer or a tablet or something. Good luck though. Okay. Okay. I've been asked, what's my first ever cosplay? Okay. Okay. My first ever cosplay, when I knew what cosplay was, I would say would be when I cosplayed Gara. And that was back in SAC Anime Winter 2013. And I had both the Junk Boy and I had no idea about sizing. We were all confused with this, what is inches, what is centimeters, and all that stuff. And so my costume came out too big for me. My shoes were way too big. I was almost falling downstairs, going up and down the stairs at SAC Anime with them because they were just too large for my tiny little feet. But people still really liked my Gara, and I've since given the costume away. I've wanted to redo the character, and so at some point I do want to redo Gara, but I'm thinking of doing a young Gara, like Chunin exam young Gara. But yeah, when my first costume, before I actually knew what cosplay was, would probably be, I did a very bad version of Draco Malfoy. And that's another costume I actually want to redo. So yeah. Okay, and last question I'm going to answer is, what did you do to start a cosplay page? All I did was think of what cosplay name to call the page. For me and the Junk Boy, we decided, hey, let's do Magical Cosplay Duel. That sounds like a really cool name. And then for me, since I've been going by the Tiny One or the Tiny Bishie for a while, I just decided to make my cosplay page the Tiny One / Bishie. And so all you do is you go onto Facebook, you go into the settings that lets you do a Facebook page, you put the name of your of what your cosplay page is going to be, you put a description of what your page is going to be, and then basically you just post your cosplay photos, and you say what series you're doing, what the character is, where the picture was taken, who took the photo. Always credit your photographers. And if you want to do a little summary of why you did that particular character, what you were feeling at the time, whatever, go ahead and do that. And then post it. And what I like to do is, whenever I post photos to my cosplay page, I go ahead and I share it to my personal Facebook page so that people know, hey, I have a cosplay page. If you like my photos or if you like my content, go ahead and like my page, So I hope that answered your question. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really did enjoy being Draco. Like I said, I want to redo Draco again. But next time I do Draco, I'm going to yeah, I'm fall apart. But I want to do Draco. I have found Slytherin robes that I want to do him in. I want to have an actual wig. Last time I just had my hair dyed and it was a mess. I want to redo it better. I know I can do it better. But anyways, I fallen apart. I need to blow my nose. I have cough on deck. I think you've heard me coughing enough. So thank you for watching this live stream. And I don't know what I'm doing with this. I never know what I'm doing with my hands, like they mind of their own. Thank you so much, and just be safe and be happy. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.